So yeah guys, welcome back to another video basically. So today I'm basically just gonna be talking about a basic trend or a shift in the market to be exact. So today's video isn't gonna be that long, so it's just a quick recap on what we learned in our previous videos, since people want me to have a recap video basically. So I'm gonna be talking about how you could have spotted this breakout or this trend breakout or a reversal trend basically, in short. So we can see, in simple terms, we can see that the market has been in a downtrend basically. Just from this you can see creating higher lows and lower highs. That's when you know a market is in a downtrend basically. Sorry, I just woke up. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, so yeah, voice is still a bit messed up, but yeah. So we can basically see that from our trend lines that this is a downtrend, like I said. So in basic downtrends, or when we are looking for shifts in the market, we normally use the three movement rule or three touches, which is I have my first touch here, my first touch on the trend line, I have my second touch on the trend line, and on the third touch is where the big move normally happens, which is the breakout in this uh, setup. Yeah, basically. So we have our first touch, second touch, then the third touch is where the breakout happened now. So okay, after identifying that, we get our levels. So in the previous, I could see that this is my first level of support from here, which it held here. You can see it held there, came back here, failed to break out. This is a fake out, just remember that. This move didn't happen. If you go down to a smaller time frame, you would see there's something like this. So just forget about that, don't consider that. So in this case, we are anticipating this move. So in our case, that we are just imagining that this hasn't happened yet. Okay, so just forget about this move and focus on this part inside the trend line. So this part outside the trend line hasn't happened yet for us, so we're anticipating that. So now that we have our support structure, let's just get for the most touches. Let's just, yeah, so we have a zone now. So as you guys know me, I trade with zone. So this area, let me just show it again. So these two lines here, these are my zones now. These are the zones I trade from, or I basically get the overall the overall detail of the market, of that current market. So I'll get my support, or no, my resistance structure, which is my roof there. These are the places where I would exit the trade from. So we can see that. Okay, perfect. So we can see that the market failed to break this zone once or twice, actually came three times actually. Once failed, twice failed, then on the third time, which is also where it touched the trend line, you can see it shift in the market, turning into a sell from a buy. So here's the basic same: 1, 2, 3, big move happened. So the one the biggest advice I would ever actually give you on trading is basically look for the big move, or look to enter a trade on the third move. But also, when you wait for that third move, you should wait for a confirmation, something like a double top, double bottom, trading patterns and all that. So yeah, so now that we have our zones, we can see that we can clearly see, let me just get this back. You can clearly see that the market, let me zoom in, that after it got to our support structure, it bounced out, or it broke out of the trend line. You can see this was a trend breakout. It went back in, so it was like a trend breakout. Then it went for the resistance, or it retraced. It broke out, it retraced, then it shot up. So this is where you would enter from. Let me remove, or let me keep that for now. So I would have this like this. No, let me actually get the other tool I normally use, which is this, and I have it like that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, something like that. I would normally have this like that. Okay, let me edit it. Yes, did it? But you guys understand. So once it broke out of here, so you can see that. Let me just make this like that. So once this candle broke out here, or once it broke out here, this is where I would normally enter my buy from, and just basically ride it or hold it all the way up. Simple as such. Not even gonna waste any more time. But yeah, I will be dropping a full video one of these days, soon. So I just thought I would make a little recap for my people, because I see I've been quiet this few days. It's not because I'm just quiet, as in just quiet. Nah, I've been busy with a few things, but yeah, that is done and dusted basically.